Capricorn Aquarius, how are you today? Welcome in to your love message for June 2025. I thank you all so much for being here as patrons, and I do hope that this message serves you when it is divinely meant to, and I thank y'all for your love and support. We are going back to Old Faithful here with the Black Hollywood Romance Stars deck, and we're going to clarify with tarot and get higher self messages, okay? So short, cute, sweet for this round of love messages in June. All right, Divine Universe, show me here what Capricorn Aquarius needs to be most importantly aware of when it comes to their love and romantic relationships. For Capricorn Aquarius, oh boy, building a future, reciprocity, and ghosting. With trust, oh, I want to say trust issues, but that says timing issues. The ghost of the past coming maybe through and up for you, Capricorn Aquarius, okay? Somebody who claimed to have wanted to build a future with you, maybe even reciprocated with you in the way that you liked, but ghosted for whatever reason. Yeah, you could be dreaming about this person, so it might not be a physical return. It could be an energetic return to you. Okay. Yeah, they maybe ghosted you, but they're showing up in your dreams here. Or maybe I'm hearing lost contact. So maybe it wasn't intentional, but somehow, some way, y'all lost contact. What about these dreams? Ooh, you could be vividly dreaming about divine union with this person and maybe wondering if they are your counterpart. Yep, they're at least a soulmate. Look at me answering questions. Come on, dog. Thank you, Spirit. Friends with benefits. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that was somewhat the nature of the situation. I'm not here to judge. You do what you do. Everybody got to learn and grow, right? Exciting news. Self-love. Exciting news. Alert, alert. Capricorn Aquarius loves themselves. That's what I'm getting. I think you love yourself enough to choose or wait on your divine union with your soulmate. This could be someone who you at one point were friends with benefits or only could offer you friends with benefits, coming back around, maybe energetically, maybe through your dreams. Maybe this person is dreaming of you being in a divine union with your soulmate, someone who wants to build a future with you and can reciprocate with you. So somebody's having a nightmare, a vivid nightmare about you being in some sort of divine union and alignment that they in truth maybe just weren't ready for, or might not be meant for this go around. Sorry, let me just make sure this looks decent on the camera. Yeah, okay, we're doing okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So who is this energy that wants to build a future with Capricorn Aquarius? A Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands energy. This is Chiron, so Leo or Sagittarius. Knight of Swords, double air energy. Maybe an Aquarius, so you might be dealing with another Aquarius. Maybe a Gemini. Take it only as it resonates, okay? Yeah, this is somebody who maybe talked the talk but couldn't walk the walk is what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Period. And that's the truth. Magician energy with the Ace of Wands. So they were sincere in what they said they wanted to build with you, but they didn't know how. They couldn't take a step towards that. Or maybe the weight of having to do so or having to live up to those words got too big. Yeah, their anxieties kicked in. I also get that for some of y'all, or one of y'all maybe specifically, somebody wishes they didn't play games with you. Like, what's that song? Is that Justin Bieber? That should be me. That should be me holding your hand. That should be me kissing your lips. And you see what I'm saying? Somebody could be in that kind of regret energy towards you, Cancer. Ooh, it could be a Cancer. It could be a Cancer. Somebody who has strong Cancer in their chart or Virgo in their chart here. And you know what? You could be your own soulmate. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you're like, I'm not even dating. I'm not even thinking about love like that. For real, for real. Well, you being your own soulmate, you cultivating the relationship with self. We saw self-love earlier. How you've been loving you feels like you're in some sort of divine union. It's kind of like this. Like, let's say this person sees you around town in some way. And they're like, dang, Capricorn Aquarius is glowing. They're looking good. They're equating it to you being with someone. Who's with Capricorn Aquarius right now? Because da-da-da-da. And it's just you loving you. For some of y'all. Maybe not all of y'all. Yeah, I just heard. I know they got something good in their life. That's what I just heard. That's how somebody's looking at you. Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups at the bottom. Judgment. Somebody could be feeling a way that you didn't settle for friends with benefits with them. Devil energy. Yeah, somebody's really in their feelings. Eight of Swords. They don't understand why you wouldn't fall for the temptation of being with them. Or why you didn't fall for what they said. So listen, maybe this was a part of the plan. Like somebody thought they would have a door or a toe open with you. A toe open with you. A toe open? Child, my brain. Okay. A toe open for you. Yikes. A door open with you. Toe in the door, foot in the door, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out with you. Because they came in talking about, I want to build a future, I want to do this, blah, 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 blah. Like basically pitching this whole life that they claimed they wanted to build with you, then ghosted or backed out of that pitch or didn't really show up to it. Maybe they're still around you. Maybe you're still in contact, but they didn't step into what they said they wanted, or they haven't made any real effort towards it, okay? And maybe this was, I feel like somebody maybe did like, you lost contact in some way. And now this person going off to do whatever they wanted to do because maybe there was a friends with benefits situation that popped up for them. Temptation on their end. And they went for that because that's low maintenance, low requirements, low standards, easier. Doesn't require so much. Doesn't require them to fall through or follow through in ways that building a future with somebody would. And now they're having dreams, vivid dreams of you being in a divine union with someone else. And almost looking at the friends with benefits situation they're a part of or in as not worth it. Like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze in some way. Okay. Okay, so you're dealing with a Knight of Swords. Someone who's not even in King energy yet. Or you were dealing with someone in the Knight of Swords energy. clarify a little bit more about who this might be for Capricorn, Aquarius. 10 of Cups could be a Pisces. That's what I mean. Oh, they pitched it. Confirmation with my pupper. If you hear him, he might start barking, y'all. Okay, I'm going to try to work through it. Ooh. Someone who promised you happily ever after, 10 of Cups, but could not deliver it, 7 of Pentacles. Didn't even know how to work towards it. So maybe talked a big game, but couldn't follow through with it. I keep getting that. Talked a real big game, but then ghosted to kind of leave you on a cliffhanger. So then now you're wondering, was that right? Like, did they really mean that? And so now a part of you wants to leave room and possibility and a sense of openness in your heart and in your mind for that happily ever after, that future. But I feel like you closed the door on that, maybe. And 6 of Pentacles tells me that some part of this energetic cycle is complete. This could have been a karmic lesson for you and them. Judgment being called on the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's definitely reaping what they sowed. High Priestess energy. Okay. And the Sun. Yeah, I really do feel like somebody is seeing things in a whole new way, or it's through their dream space that they're being shown. Maybe a timeline that could have been. That 8 of Wands keeps coming out, like a timeline shift energy. So a timeline that could have been or existed between y'all two. Had they not ghosted. Or ghosted from the connection. And again, not necessarily for some of y'all. You might still have access to this person, but they kind of like didn't follow through. They stepped back from this connection. Page of Cups. I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. Yeah, now this person feels like they're ready to offer their heart, but look at their in-page energy though. And you know what? This could be even somebody that tries to like blame you just when I was about to you go. You know, it's somebody who has a hard time. Let me tell you, anybody who's been struggling with taking accountability for themselves, there is really no energetic space or room for that way of being anymore. So all those, I'm sure you can run off a list of people who maybe need that lesson. Maybe it's you too. We all got to learn it. But it's like that's being etched out. That's being transmuted out of the collective consciousness. There's no more room to not be accountable and get away with it. Hermit, you got to go within now. Too many people have started their self-love journey, their inner work. That's what's creating this shift. And, you know, there's no going back now. Thank goodness. Hopefully we can keep that rolling in the right direction, because we're all here assisting in creating the collective consciousness in real time. So I do feel like there's been so much of that that's already happened, that there are new expectations out of relationships and partnerships, whether in business or in love or friendship, platonically, and family. Okay. And so many people who've been running from that accountability are starting to feel that pressure. It's starting to catch up with them. And I think that's the message here. Whatever they were evading in this situation with you, it's starting to catch up with them. And maybe now they want to come in and say sorry or apologize. Okay. Maybe now they feel like they need to, where maybe they didn't. Maybe they felt very justified in ghosting you. Okay. Or leaving you on a cliff or something like that. Leaving you in that fool's energy. So this person had you in limerence with them. Yep. And they worked really hard. That was kind of the intention, is what I'm getting. That was the intention. To serve you up the vision and the plan and see you carry it out. And then maybe they were going to return once it was done. So someone, again, running from their responsibilities in some way. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So see a lot of night energy. The only higher vibration here is the High Priestess and the Hermit. And maybe that's your dynamic, whether you're the High Priestess or the Hermit energy. The Magician's here too. The Moon. I think that they are going to have a vision of you celebrating some sort of success or some sort of union here, Capricorn, Aquarius. And it's going to hit them all the work that they've been avoiding. Because it's like there's something that's going to urge them to try to catch up to you or try to like get on it. And I think the weight of what they're going to have to work through is heavier than they anticipate. So they might be now experiencing some sort of blockages. Okay. 5 of Wands. Yeah, blockages and challenges. It's like everything in them wants to oppose this divine union, or now all of a sudden that's like their biggest fear coming true, and they're realizing that it's like this whole spiral of revelation this person's going through, okay? Yep. Got the King of Wands. That's going to try to push them into action. So now a king shows up. And this action could be very passionately driven, very much so in, I'm hearing haste. So yeah, now it's like this person's feeling the pressure to mature up or to step up and claim their Ace of Cups, because it's almost like this person feels like you're theirs. Temperance energy. Okay. Yeah, I got triggered at the bottom. That's why this person ghosted. They got triggered with the call to responsibility. It's so crazy that people do that. Sit there and talk. Get you believing that they actually want some sort of future with you, and then dip out and be like, ah, you couldn't believe me. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? I kind of get that. That's kind of what this was. The person had a good game, talked a good game, but could not walk the walk. Knight of Swords. Running off at the mouth. And that would be the lesson, that don't say what you don't mean. Don't say or speak on something that you can't do. If you can't provide that future, don't bring it up. Don't say anything. Like, do you see what I'm saying? I feel like this person felt like they had to hold on to your mind, or they had to make some sort of imprint on your energy or your spirit, or like they had to tag you in some way. I know that's really gross analogy, but that's what I'm seeing. They had to kind of like tag you in some way so that they could go off and go run off with the friends with benefits and keep doing what they're doing, but then still have that way in your mind, like I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, so tell me here, Spirit. What is the higher self of this Knight of Swords? Evolving in Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, evolving into the King of Wands. What do they want to say to Capricorn, Aquarius? Oh, all right. All the way over here. Wonderful. I could talk to you forever. We're destined to be together. Let me shuffle. I miss our friendship. Okay, that was at the bottom. I'm working on being a better version of myself. What else do they want to say? To Capricorn, Aquarius, thank you. It's been you I've been looking for my whole life. Right, that's the kind of spiral of revelation that they're coming to. I don't want anyone else but you, right? Nobody else will do. Okay. I can't make it up. I blame others instead of taking responsibility. That's the big one. That's the big one. I have regrets about that. I want to help you. And maybe that's what you didn't feel like. Like maybe this person wasn't really invested in you the way you would want a partner or a lover to be. And that's what I feel. It's like now they want to, I feel like I'm here to help you understand. This person wants to help you understand their point of view or understand where they were coming from or what they were going through. Because maybe you have conversations, maybe you don't. Maybe this is what they feel you or fear you think of them. So it's like they kind of want to explain themselves. You always know what to say to make me feel better. We will reunite soon. Let's keep pulling. It's hard for me to tell you the truth, yeah, as to why they ghosted. Like, how do you say this was too good? Or I thought it was too good to be true? I don't know. I prefer that. I didn't even kind of allude to that in the beginning, so that could be the case. I'm truly sorry. Yeah, that's what I mean. I kind of feel... Somebody's having to take that responsibility that they've been running from. My intentions are good and pure, and that's what I think they want to convince you of. That they didn't intend to hurt you, but by their choices and actions, they did. And, you know, we're kind of getting what they would want to say to you. So, of course, that's kind of like expressive, but you alone kind of need to use your intuition to feel that out. I haven't forgotten about you at the bottom. I lied out of fear of rejection coming out in reverse. And I kind of think that that's what I was kind of hinting at. Like, I don't know that that's the full truth. Because it's hard for them to tell you the truth. So they're going to try to find a way to explain it that might still evade responsibility. It's not my fault, blah, 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 blah. But nope, I'm trying to tell you, people who be running from that responsibility, taking ownership of their energy, their choices and decisions, cannot run anymore. Definitely not with Saturn and Aries. Absolutely not. Okay, and Saturn's going to be there for a good little minute. Good little minute. So now the truth has to be embodied. The truth has to be embodied. So, they did not reject you out of fear. They rejected you because they couldn't take the responsibility of following through on their words. It was just lip service in some way. And I know that might be a rough message, but I feel like you already know that. You're showing up here as the High Priestess. Okay? You inspire me to do better. So, exciting news. Maybe this person has now been inspired to do better. Now they maybe want to love themselves in the way that you love yourself. They want to do that work with, you know, in their own world now. But that's the message I have here for you, Capricorn Aquarius. I love you so very much, and I thank you again for tuning in here as a patron. I hope that this serves you well when it is truly meant to. Let me know what resonated with you, what connected with your story, or what maybe felt like a message coming through from your higher self, confirmation and or clarity in the comments on the Patreon post. Make sure you like the post when you tune in. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in our next one. All right, namaste.